Good morning, Eagles. Welcome to the 28th episode of Season 16 of Eagle News here at Heights Middle School.
Today is Tuesday, October 11th, 2022. My name is Elia.
And my name is Annie. Today is Happy It's a Party Day.
October 11th is It's My Party Day, a great excuse to have a party for no reason at all. All you need to do is invite all your friends and family to a fun party.
Well, no one ever needs a reason to have a party. It's My Party Day is a great justification of throwing a bash just because you can. Here are some ways to celebrate this fun holiday.
Have a party, of course. Send out invitations, decorate the venue, make all your favorite party foods, put on some music, and let the party begin.
Too tired to organize a party by yourself? What about meeting your friends at a restaurant or at a park? Who says parties have to be at a home?
Hey Annie, I wonder what's for lunch today. What are you having for lunch?
I'm having a sandwich. What are you having, Elia?
I'm having a salad. Let's see what the lunchroom is serving today. Roll it.
For lunch today, it's hamburger, cheeseburger, veggie burger, grilled cheese,
and just pizza.
Now it's time to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
No, not you. Sit down, both of you. You two sit down.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now it's time to share Hispanic/Latinx Heritage Month fact of the day. Hispanic and Latin American culture places a strong value on family. Historically, Hispanics and Latin Americans tended to have large, close-knit families.
It was not uncommon for 3 generations to live in the same household or nearby each other, with grandparents playing an important role in their grandchildren's upbringing.
Although such living situations have become less common, the emphasis on well-being of the family often makes Hispanic and Latin American very group-oriented, with family gatherings being commonplace.
Thank you for today's Hispanic Heritage announcement. Elia, are you excited to see who our next Student of the Month for September is?
Yes, what team are we talking about today?
It's 601 with Mr. Nicolosi, Miss Vogue, Miss Sloan, and Miss Fox.
I can't wait to see who it is. Let's run the 601 Citizen of the Month.
Aubrey Maggard as Citizen of the Month for September.
Aubrey is a great friend because she's very loyal and she makes every second of hanging out with her more worthwhile.
Though Aubrey is being recognized for her kindness, she is also a good leader and leads by example. She is an exceptional listener who has a razor-like focus on learning.
Aubrey's a good friend because, if we ever need help, she'll help us, and she's funny, and I like her as a friend because she's really nice.
Aubrey demonstrates an unusual maturity. She is one of those rare students who listens to her teachers, considers the possibilities of the lesson, and applies what she learns to all other areas. Along with being an extremely hard worker, Aubrey is very patient, organized, and caring. She is helpful and accepting of all people and tries to include everyone in activities. Her kindness and leadership qualities make her a great role model. who is well liked and respected by her peers and the adults at OHMS. With these characteristics, it is not surprising that Aubrey says she would like to be a nurse one day. Outside of school, you might find Aubrey playing sports or hanging out with her friends and family. We are so fortunate to have Aubrey on our team this year, and we thank her for making our team and school a better place. Congratulations, Aubrey.
Congrats, Aubrey. It is well deserved.
Now it's time for our award-winning weather report. Let's go over to Avery in the green screen weather studio for today's report.
Thank you. Today in Powell, the weather will be a bit on the cooler end of the scale when the sun goes down with a low of 54. But when the sun is up, the temperature will be an unseasonable 72 and sunny. Go outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. In Washington, D.C., our 8th graders, along with the 8th graders at Berkshire, are enjoying amazing weather as well. They will have perfect weather for touring with a high around 73 and a low around 46. Students in D.C. should be wearing their sweatshirts in the evening and enjoy that sun while touring in the middle of the day. That's it here. Let's head back to the studio with Annie and Elia.
Thank you for that absolutely amazing weather report, Avery.
Our next segment is the best part of every day. Let's check out Mr. Meta's best thing.
Yep, even us 7th graders love Mr. Meta's best thing.
We always love watching these videos, don't we, Annie?
Of course, my favorite video today was the dog in the window.
I really like that too. But my favorite video was the giraffe and the baby hippo. Now it's time to check out why the Steelers and the Bengals have been a fun rivalry between Mr. Meta and Mr. Gillum all these years.
Let's check it out.
Well, as all of you already know, I'm a gigantic Steeler fan. You guys know it. You're sick of seeing it. You know why I ever left Pittsburgh, right? No, I'm originally from Pittsburgh, so I grew up about 10 miles down the road from Three Rivers Stadium. To be truthfully honest, my parents aren't big Steeler fans. They're not big sports fans. I attribute my fandom to my Uncle Jimbo.
Mr. Meta's Uncle Jimbo took him to many Steelers games, which made Mr. Meta a really big Steelers fan.
When he went to the University of Dayton, he realized that not everyone was a Steelers fan. That just made him an even bigger one.
Here we go. The Bengals, Cincinnati, the best in the AFC North. Not this year. I've been a Bengals fan since I was a child. My father and grandfather, they were fans.
Mr. Gillum has been a Bengals fan for about 40 years.
He even has a photo of him wearing a Bengals bib as a child.
He is not a bandwagon fan.
I signed up to be on the Steelers waiting list for season tickets in 1997. And I finally got picked 19 years later to buy tickets. So I've been a season ticket fan holder now for 6 years for the Steelers. I'll never let them go.
They're fun to watch. Joey Burrow, with his addition to the team, he's added a lot. They just need a line to protect him. And so I wish him the best of luck, but we'll get those Steelers next time.
Now, when I switched jobs to Hyatt's, and Mr. Gillum, when he became the assistant principal, he and I started making a fun bet about Steelers-Bengals, and it was always a Jersey Mike's sub.
Overall, Mr. Gillum has bought Mr. Meta 23 Jersey Mike subs. It is clear that the Steelers have dominated the Steelers and Bengals rivalry.
You know, if you have a good time, you don't take it too seriously, it's a lot of fun.
Hoo day!
Thank you to all the teachers that told us our mics were off.
Hey everybody, it's time for trivia!
Let's go over to Avery and find out what today's trivia is.
Thank you, girls, and welcome to today's trivia. Friday's question was, besides a bull, name an animal that would do a lot of damage in a china shop. And the top answers were elephant for 27 points, rhino for 14 points, dog for 9 points, cat, cow, and goat for 6 points, kangaroo for 5 points, and horse for 4 points. The top scores came from Mrs. Vogue, Mr. Nicolosi, Mr. Holt, Mrs. Hollaball, Mrs. Camp, Mr. Frobos, Mr. King, Mrs. Coons, Mr. Turner, and Mr. Slessett. These advisories scored 41 points. Today's trivia is a little different, so pay attention. I have Mr. Meta's phone with me in my hand, and I'm looking for the 7th caller who knows what Mr. Meta's favorite hockey team is. This advisory will get 25 points. Call now.
We're waiting for calls. 7th caller gets the points. Ah, who is it? We're waiting for calls. Still waiting. Up. Who's that? Someone's calling. Sorry, you're caller number 1. Sorry, you're caller number 2. Still waiting. Stop texting me the answer. You got to call. It says I'm not available, Mrs. Brown. That's number 3. All right, this didn't work. So, call in that answer. Send in that answer. Send that answer to the text, and we'll give you points. Let's take it, Avery. Take it back to the studio.
So go back to the studio.
Everybody
Take it back
clap.
to the studio.
Okay, go.
My name is Elia.
My name is Annie.
And my name is Avery.
Have a fantastic day, Eagles.
Bye.
I am a Hyatt's eagle. I will be brave, strong, helpful, and kind. I will fly high so I may understand other perspectives. I will be loyal and fierce in my convictions. I will spread my wings and travel far and wide. I'm a member of a special family that will always be a part of me. I am a Hyatt's eagle.